always amazing when you see how many licensed crypto.com arena has been able to accomplish and execute. I mean, just look at the list, guys. You got Singapore, you got Dubai, you got some of the hardest countries, and they were able to get those license of operation in a plethora of different companies. So salute to Chris over there from crypto.com. My name is Crypto Millie, and I talk about crypto. If you like these videos on crypto.com, let's get this video 300 likes. And all my Crow fam, let me know what you think about Crow. I'm about to give my opinion on why I think Crow will have a very fruitful bull run, but also leave your opinion. It really helps the algorithm. So, again, nothing less than amazing. This is what you want to see from an exchange. But the range of crypto.com, it goes farther than any exchange, right? You can see they have crypto.com arena, and we'll get into the price action of crypto.com. I frankly think that the marketing here is done very well, right? They're marketing at the Lakers Stadium, the Kings Stadium, the Spark Stadium, and even the Philadelphia 76ers Stadium. They'll host multiple concerts here with some of the biggest artists. So as far as getting crypto.com out there in that light, I think they've done a very well job with marketing. And I believe the marketing has been done well as far as how much overhead against the demand of the project. Many would argue that when you look at the TVL, right? I would love to see the TVL sort of rise like we see from some other casinos out there, because we're going to talk about why crypto.com has the casino effect here. But you can see here they have an entire ecosystem with protocols like VVS, Tectonic. I know a lot of people in the channel always ask me about really Tectonic, and they ask about MMM Finance. I'm not the biggest on some of the protocols besides just VVS and Tectonic, which I've used personally, but I do think they will continue to grow with the meme coin aspect. When you think about the casinos, right, there's actually a lot of good communities in the meme coin sector of crypto.com, which means you can create Crow tokens, right? They have token creation, right? One of the reasons why I think Caspa will blow up here in the near future, because now they have smart contracts. So any a chain here that where you're allowed to build within the chain through token creation will bring it what? Developers and liquidity, guys. So just keep that in mind when you're thinking about, investing in some of these layer ones and some of these top projects, right? Ask yourself, right, if it's not a project that's allowing token creation. Hence why I think crypto.com from an exchange standpoint stands out from something like an LCX. I believe LCX will be great, right? But this is its own house, right? This is its own house, right? You go in the casino and you can actually bet upon their smaller chips, which eventually, whether people win or lose, adds liquidity to the bottom line. So I expect the TVL to start to rise when the market and the sentiment gets back bullish. But I do think that Crow, and the fact that it has the aspect is great. I also like the card. This is something that I use on my everyday life, in everyday life, right? The card is actually really good. You can literally buy anything from this card. You can go to any ATM and take up to like $1,000 out whenever you want, right? There's no limit. Crow doesn't make it all weird and stop you. I really like their card, right? I really like their card. Now, I haven't had an opportunity to really use Coinbase in years, right? Because if you've been following my channel a while, you know that the story of what happened with Coinbase and things like that. And I still got a lot of Litecoin there on my Coinbase account that I need to access at some time. But that's neither here or there. I really like the card. And if a project, an ecosystem has something that I use on an everyday basis, this is another plus on why I feel like crypto.com will continue to grow. I'll put my link for anybody that's new that wants to like start trading or buying cryptos on crypto.com. I'll put my link in there. I have a link. I need to put it in I'll put it in the comments after the video. But guys, not financial advice, but if you use other exchanges, I would recommend you to try the crypto.com experience. Right? I don't know what country you're in, but you can see these boys got licenses everywhere. Now let's actually get into the chart here with crypto.com, right? It's now sitting at around 9 cent, right? It broke out of our uptrend here, right? We expected the path to continue. It hasn't been one of the stronger blue chip coins, but the use case and utility is there. At some point, and when that interest in the US starts to tick back up in crypto, and you see those meme coins on crypto.com start to rise again, a lot of what you're seeing here on the chart will start to go to the upside, right? Upon macro conditions, right? So this is all upon that the market itself continues to be bullish, right? If we just go into a bear market, then it is what it is. This will probably go lower and come back to retest some of the floors, which is fine, right? You always get a chance to load up if you're bullish, right? And I always tell people if it's something you use on your day-to-day basis, and you can apply this in stocks. You buy Jordans all the time, guys. Why don't you own Nike stock, right? You drive a Tesla. You should have some Tesla stock, right? You have an Apple phone, maybe you should have some Apple stock. So I use crypto.com each and every day. As far as my card. But I've been wanting to take an opportunity to grab some more of this token here. Not for anything short term, right? Just long term hold and the growth of and at this point the company. I don't think this is a project. I think this is a company. Now, with the thing about exchanges, right? When we get to see the girth of our exchange in the bear market, and crypto.com kind of proved that, right? There was a lot of sideways action, but it didn't capitulate, it didn't fall off, it didn't close, right? It was able to withstand all of the FUD, because if you remember, guys, crypto.com went to tons of FUD. You feel me? About the transparency with the 1-in-1 and the reserves. Like we've been here for it all. Okay. Now, technically, right now, crypto.com is bearish, right? It's oversold here on the stock RSI and the weekly, and the RSI is bearish, right? And I would assume that it did break the bull market band, because you can see we had our uptrend here where it was holding the band. It's now been broken. So you look at this thing two ways, right? In the future, can you see crypto.com hitting just $1? If you just look at it like that, one freaking dollar, right? Let's check the market cap here for Crow. I think $1 would be like what, almost like a 10x, right? 10 cent to $1, yeah, 10x, right? The market cap. So, what do you think that Crow can go to a $20 billion market cap, right? Do you think he hit $1, right? I think that's probably like the most realistic price point for Crow. $1, right? It hit 80 cent, like almost 80 cent in the prior bull run, right? So guys said, can it hit $1 from here, right? Can it 10x? If you're putting a nice good chunk of money, right? Not $100, right? Okay, who changes to 1,000? Let's say you're putting 5,000, 10,000 in it. Can Cronus 10x? I think it's a good chance this project can 10x if we get the parabolic, the parabolic stage in the altcoin season. I think this can 10x, right? Why can it 10x? Well, they have meme coins. Meme coins bring attention, bring people. If people buy meme coins on Crow, they have to buy the Crow token. Crow token goes up, right? They also have an exchange where you can do options. They make money off people winning and losing off options. It's truly a casino here, right? I mean, this is truly a casino. They have options. You can do all the little stuff where you buy, or whether the price of Bitcoin, ETH is going up. You got options, right? Crow itself, they have an entire ecosystem. The marketing, it's seen everywhere in the States. They have some of the biggest athletes, actors, and rappers, right? Braun, Matt Damon, Eminem, that have all spoken on this project. And regardless if they buy it or not, people see that. People tend to buy it. And they're all over the sports sector, right? Formula One, UFC, basketball. It's everywhere, all right? So this is, in my opinion, 10x from Cronus is realistic, right? But if it goes farther and you got 5 or 10 grand hanging around in there, hey, you're making some money. So I'm not gonna sit here and say, hey, you can put $100. You can probably get away with putting $1,000 in this, and this thing 10 to 50x, right? That's pretty good gains, right? Realistic. Over here, we like to be here realistic, not here to tell you you're going to become a crypto.com millionaire because it's already sitting at a $2 billion market cap. But if you're putting a good chunk of change that you don't care about, that you have on the side, that you have extra, right? Not something that you about to go pay your mortgage with, right? Extra. Then hey, I think a 10, maybe a 20x, and if crypto like really really blows up a 50x is in the cards for Cronus here. We're sitting at a $2 billion market cap. So guys, let me know what you think about Cronus. How do you feel about this project? Bearish or bullish? The future of this project? Have you been satisfied with how they've executed across the bear market and in the rebound stage of crypto? I would love to know everybody's opinion. This your boy Crypto Millie. I'll see you in the next one.